to my channel. If you are new, my name is Michelle and welcome. Today I am doing a requested video, which is a makeup tutorial. I used to love playing around with makeup and buying new products and trying different things, but over the last few years, I've really just found my favorite items and I just keep repurchasing them. So these are kind of like my holy grail items for this makeup routine. So I will leave everything down in the description box so that way you can check out the makeup that I used for this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Be sure to subscribe before you go, and let's get into this makeup routine. So I do feel like I want to preface this video with a few things. First of all, I'm not a makeup guru. I enjoy watching makeup gurus. I love makeup. I love playing with makeup. I have, however, really started to buy less. I used to just love trying out new products and buying new makeup that I saw in the stores, stuff that interests me or stuff that came out that has really good reviews, and I kind of just stopped doing that to save money. I've been really sticking with my like drugstore favorites, things that I love. I just have been replacing things that I enjoy instead of like venturing out and trying something that then I maybe don't like. I really minimized how much new makeup that I've been buying, and so I'm sticking to the stuff that I know works and I love. Another thing is I am in the RV. If you're new to my channel, I'm currently living in an RV because we're getting our house situated, our land situated and all of that, so we're temporarily living in an RV and I love it. Actually, I really do, and we're currently renovating it and I'm going to be filming that as well. But the lighting in an RV, especially on a dreary, dark, rainy day as it is today, is such trash. Like, it's horrible. I spent, I think, about a half an hour just trying to set up. I even have a ring light, but artificial light, it's not the same as natural light. It's just so not. So bear with me. I think I did a decent job setting it up now, but you never know until you put your footage onto your computer and see what it looks like. Also, we are in my kitchen because this is where the magic happens. This is where I get ready. Every single morning I sit down at our little table and I put my makeup on. So I figured, why switch it up? Why not get ready with you guys, do my makeup right where I usually do it anyway. So I just put on moisturizer and I put on a primer. The moisturizer I've been loving is the Olay Active Hydrating. I really dry out in the winter time, so I definitely need something, and this has been really, really nice. As for a primer, I have been using the e.l.f. Luminous Matte Makeup Primer. I do like a more matte primer. Sometimes I will venture out into a more like luminous one. This was a really cheap primer. I love e.l.f. products and it's been really working for me. I will say that I definitely am into primers. Like, I can't imagine putting on foundation now without a primer unless it's like a BB cream or something like that. So I'm kind of just doing like an everyday makeup routine. However, it will always change up. Like, if I'm just going to school, I might just throw on a BB cream. If I'm going to be outside doing things, I'm going on a hike, I'll just put on a BB cream. If I'm going out to dinner or something like that, I'm going to spend more time on my makeup. Like, maybe I'll do more eyeshadow or something. But for just like an everyday kind of thing, this is kind of my routine for that. This is one of my all-time favorite foundations. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. However, I cannot use this when it's super hot out. If I try to use this when it's super hot out, it's too oily for me. It's just such a good foundation. I'm pretty sure that I have talked about this foundation multiple times on any like makeup-y. Oh, this one's new. Hello, I have to open it. On any makeup tutorial videos I've done, I've probably talked about this. I do use the matte version of this during the summertime, but I can't use the matte version in the winter because it's too drying. So I think it's just a lot about like knowing your skin too. Speaking of what's right for my skin, clearly this is not the right color right now. I need to self-tan and I'm not right now. So once I self-tan, it will be perfect. That's why I bought a darker one, just because I knew I was going to. But I did not have time to self-tan before this video. So just pretend that the rest of me is bronzed and, you know, glowy like summertime. So as you guys know, of course, I am home right now, as most of you are. And I hope everybody is doing so well. I hope you guys are trying to make the best out of everything that's been going on with the coronavirus and stuff. I just feel like, you know, there's really two ways to look at it. I know I tend to be a type of person who thinks sometimes too far ahead, who thinks sometimes about like the what ifs, what's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. But I just keep reminding myself, like, no matter what happens or how it affects us, there's only so much we can do. Sitting at home, worrying about it, stressing about it, is that going to change the outcome? Sitting at home and using that time to be with your family, sitting at home and maybe starting a new hobby, sitting at home and praying, like those are things that are going to put you in a better mindset, not sitting at home and stressing and watching the news nonstop. So I've really tried to limit myself and limit how much of the news I've been watching, because if I don't, it will drive me insane. And it is a scary time. Like, I don't want to downplay it. It's definitely a crazy, weird, scary situation, but you still also have to look at like the little positives, the little things that you're grateful for. This foundation is, I would say, like medium coverage, but you can probably, like, I can still see some imperfections on my skin, but it is buildable. I could go over this and do it again. However, I'm not going to, because one, I'm just staying home today, of course, and I don't want to waste the product. But also, I kind of like my skin to look like skin. Like, I used to be really into matte foundations, and you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with seeing little imperfections. Sometimes I think when you cover your imperfections so much with matte makeup, like it just looks cakey and like you are trying to cover it up. I would rather like a fresh glowy look, I think, than like matte and caked on. I almost forgot, I have been putting on a Aquaphor lip protectant. You can just use any Aquaphor. I've always used different lip balms and stuff, and this is the only one that has ever completely helped my like dried, cracked lips. Another absolute favorite is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Satin Finish. Mine is in the light beige. This is a complete dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. It even has like the same applicator and everything. It's so cheap too. The Tarte Shape Tape is pretty expensive. It's really good, but it's really expensive. So if you want the same kind of, you know, feel to your concealer and you don't want to pay that price, get yourself some e.l.f. because it's really good. My husband always calls this my war paint when I'm getting ready. You know what else? Something I've been loving too that I've been seeing on social media and stuff is all of the families who are homeschooling their kids, and just the cute photos and like all of that stuff that they're doing with their kids. It just makes me so happy. And I feel like in the past, everyone has just gotten so crazy busy, and it's been hard for people, you know, myself included, to slow down and appreciate like little things in their life, and slow down and catch up with family, slow down and even check on your kids' homework, like stuff like that. It's just, everyone's been in like a rat race, and the one positive of this whole thing is that it's making people slow down. And of course, it's heartbreaking that they're not in school. I'm not saying that, but it is also really sweet and nice to see, you know, moms and everything homeschooling, and it's just the family being together. So using the products that I've used so far, you could set your face if you want kind of more of like a matte, clean finish, because it is a little bit almost tacky. I don't mind that though, especially with just staying home. If anything, I would set under my eyes so that they don't crease. I would set like in here, just everywhere where I know my makeup usually creases. In fact, you know what? I think I am going to do just, because I might be filming later today. This is the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Setting Powder. I got this in like a sample. I really do not do this every day. I only do it, like I said, I might be filming later, so I don't want to be all creased and everything. And I put it right under my eyes. And then I also put it right in between my eyebrows, because I have the craziest like creasing wrinkles right in there. And that's it, because I like a glowy look. I don't like a super matte look, like I said, so I don't want, you know, a powder finish. The next thing I do is I go in with my bronzer, and I've been using this for literally, gosh, the last 2 years maybe. It's a Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I've talked about this so much on my channel because I love it so much. So I'm going to try to scrape up what I can from the sides. Sorry guys, my hair just kicked on, so you're going to hear like a motor sound, but girls gotta stay warm. And I just put it right in my crease there, and kind of bring it upwards. Love me a bronze look. Bronzed and glowy is definitely my favorite. You guys will have to let me know in the comments below how you're spending your time home. In my update video, I explained to you guys that we are not teaching right now. We don't have the means to do that because just of how my district is set up. My students aren't one-to-one. We don't have internet throughout the whole district, so it would have to have been like a paper and pencil kind of thing, like a packet or something, and we did not do that. So as of now, sadly, we are not teaching, and I cannot find my highlighter brush. What the heck? Oh, found it. How are you guys spending your days? What are you doing? Let me know. So this is a Morphe palette. I guess Morphe is technically not drugstore. I mean, it's not Walmart and stuff, but in Ulta, it's in the drugstore section, and it has pretty much a drugstore price point. I mean, maybe a little bit more. I love Morphe though. I always pull from these two. I just mix them right on my apples of my cheeks. And then I put a little bit on my nose. That like sun-kissed look. Next up is highlighter, and I'm using Maybelline Master Chrome. This stuff is so good. I am a highlighter snob too. I have a few highlighters I really, really like. I loved Casey Holmes' one that she did. I love this one. And there's another one I like, but I don't think I have it here. But this is the one I've been using for the longest time. Metallic highlighter, Molten Gold. And I use a fan brush, and I just go in. Ooh, you know what else I've been doing? Maybe I'll do this today. You know what? We're gonna hold off on highlighter until the end because I have something I want to show you with you guys I've been doing that like makes your highlighter pop. So time out. I'm gonna do the highlighter a little later. All right, my eyes. Okay, so I saw a long time ago a thing at the drugstore or Ulta or something. It was a little graph, and it said like if you have this eye color and you want that color to pop, use these eyeshadow colors. And I have been doing that ever since. Not all the time. If I wanted to match my outfit, I'll have it match my outfit. If I want a more smoky look, I'll do a more smoky look. But my everyday eyeshadow, I have been pulling from the Huda Warm Brown Obsessions palette, and I use warm colors like oranges, warm browns, and I pop those on my eyes. And then a lot of times, like if I'm filming a video and I look at the footage, my eyes look so green, and it's because of that. Like it's because of how the colors work together. And I guess it kind of makes sense because reds, like red and green, are complementary colors. Our teacher coming out. So this one is obviously the one I use the most. That is the one I'm going to pop into my eyelid. I can kind of move it around like that and just kind of get a base. Guys, if I'm really busy, I will straight up use bronzer for eyeshadow. Like, I don't do this every day. And some days I do more. Like I said, it just depends. Then I will go in with usually this warm orangey color. Then I'm going to go back in with a light color, this white, and kind of just blend out a little bit. I like a soft look. I don't like a harsh. I used to do the line and everything with my eyeshadow, and I don't do that anymore. If I'm feeling fun, I will then take this chrome, like glittery gold in the center and pop that kind of on the eyelid. Then I take my highlighter and I put it in the corners of my eyes. This will always brighten your eye up. I love doing this so much. Now I do not use, I don't use eyeliner anymore unless I'm doing a wing. Oh, if I'm doing a wing. Hold on. If I'm doing a wing, this is the best winged eyeliner I have ever found. Ever, ever, ever. If you can't do a wing eyeliner, don't say you can't until you try this, because I could never do it, and I have a very steady hand. I still couldn't do it, and then I got this, and now I can do it just fine. It's the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum. It's a really long name, but it's amazing. It has this nice applicator that just makes it so easy to use. I don't usually use eyeliner unless I do a wing. But what I do is I take this dark color in here and I put it kind of like where my eyelashes meet my eyes, like where you would normally put an eyeliner, just to kind of darken that up a little bit without having to actually put eyeliner on. In my recent favorites video, I shared with you guys that this is my all-time favorite mascara. It's the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. Oh, it just makes the world of difference when you have a good mascara. I already have pretty long lashes. I already have lashes that curl. Like, I don't need to curl my lashes. But I have still been disappointed in mascara. I still want ones that make them longer and just fuller and a nice black mascara. So this one fits all those things. It's so good. And I am definitely not shy with how many coats I put on. As long as your eyelashes are not separating and acting like spiders, like Miss Maddie from The Bachelor, then you're good. 10 coats later. I'm kidding. Okay, so then I'm on to my eyebrows. The Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim is my favorite, or at least one of my favorites for eyebrows. It's a super slim, tiny little top to it, so you have a lot of control. The other end is a brush. So first I go in and just kind of fluff my eyebrows a little bit, and then I just shape them. I really try to get a clean line underneath, and then I just kind of fluff out and fill the rest of them. I'm going to pop the tiniest bit of highlighter right under my eyebrow. Right under like the arch area of it. Now most of my face is done except for my highlighter and my lips. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. This is the secret highlighter trick that I wanted to share with you guys. So I just mist my face and set it. It always feels so stinking good. So good. Okay, then while my face is still wet, I take my fan brush, I take my highlighter, and I pop on that highlighter, and something about like the mist, the wet, it just keeps that highlighter in place. It makes it so intense, and I love it. I'm all for a tense highlighter. Look at that. I also put highlighter on my nose, of course, and then on my upper lip and my lower like area here. So I kind of just tuck my lips in. You can never have enough highlighter. If I look like a disco ball, then I did it well. Okay, so then it's time to pick out a lip. I love lipstick. I will say, like, I have not bought any new lippies in a very long time because I kind of cut myself off because I had too many. It varies what I put on. It varies on my outfit. It varies on what I'm doing that day. Generally, I'll pick a neutral color. So ones I'm seeing that I love are, first of all, these Milani gold lipsticks are really, really good because they're moisturizing. It's not drying at all. I've stopped wearing a lot of matte ones because I've been noticing they've been drying out my lips a ton. Ooh, this one's really good. Someone recently asked what my lipstick was in one of my videos, and it was this. It's the Huda Beauty Demi Matte. I have another Milani. I have another Milani. And another Milani. I'm telling you, these are amazing. These gold Milanis. Get yourself some of these. They're so good. No lip liner today. I am just going to go in with this Huda Beauty lipstick. Matches my shirt like perfectly. Alright, you guys, and that is everything for my makeup routine, everything that I've been using recently, and just like what I gravitate towards when I do my makeup on a regular basis. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try to link my favorite products down below in the description box so you can check that out if you're interested in any of the things that I used today. I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, hug your loved ones, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!